One of my personal favorite segments is back. Fanecdotes, episode 15. Fanecdotes is exactly how it sounds. Anecdotes, meaning personal accounts from a fan. I was an avid fan, still am an avid fan of Kobe Bean Bryant. And these are Fanecdotes, memories from the top of my head, and which give me nostalgia, personally, from going back watching these games. I can remember where I was placed in certain games, in all the Fanecdote games. So it gives that flavor, and it just shows the greatness and variety in Kobe Bryant's career. This is game 6 of his 9 straight 40-point game performance. Something only Jordan and Wilt probably done did. But that whole run was crazy, but added some context. Kobe is always in attack, always aggressive, but he also has a killer mode that is dependent only when they're lacking something. So in the 40-point streak, before that, the Lakers were struggling. Shaq was injured for a couple of games. So Kobe thought to bring out the most aggressive Kobe Bean Bryant. And personally, in Dame's Road, in my opinion, when we get that Kobe, we see the best shit in human history to ever touch a basketball. You get 81, you get 65 against Portland, you get 62 3/4. 06 Kobe, when he was reduced to lesser talent, and this 03 Kobe, when we were struggling for a little bit, forced to be 9 straight 40. That's the best basketball work you're ever going to see. A lot of my Fanecdotes will be in that realm, 06 and 02, 03. But without rambling for too long, because I already been rambling, but this is Dame's World, nigga, so get used to it. 52 versus Rockets and the infamous dunk on Yao. Let's get it popping. Let's watch from the beginning. And we got commentary on some of the commentary because...
Now look at downtown L.A. as we welcome you back to Staples, where the Lakers have had their difficulties as of late. They have dropped their last 4 of their last 6.
Difficulties as of late. Kobe gets aggressive when they have difficulties.
On guarding Kobe Bryant, growing up in Philadelphia and in the early years of the league, Cuttino said he used to always try to be physical with Kobe. He says now when he tries that, Kobe either pulls up for a 3 or spins 360 for a dunk or pump fakes and draws a foul. He says now what he tries to do is keep him out of a rhythm by A, forcing him away from the basket on one possession, B, forcing him into the middle for double team on another, and whatever he does, he never looks at the scoreboard to see how many points Kobe has.
He's saying all that to say he can't guard Kobe.
Mobley is back. Bryant.
Yes. And that's a big play for him. He's been in a funk offensively to get an easy one. He's important.
No funk for Kobe Bryant. Question is with Shaquille O'Neal sideline
hits again as Yao's dropping back off. If they're not going to trap him hard, Bryant's going to be open for open 17-footers the whole night. They got to keep making Yao play pick and roll defense.
Bryant fires. Hits again. He's 4 for 4 from the field.
Out the gate, like Van Gundy said, they using pick and roll, exploiting Yao and Cuttino for not fighting the pick strong enough. And Kobe just blazing out the gate, 4 for 4. When he gets like this, he comes out aggressive early, so he started off 4 for 4, 4 for 5, 5 for 6 often. And I don't know, man. You just don't see that type of shit nowadays.
Against Denver, and he has opened up by hitting 4 for 4 and all from the perimeter.
Yeah, in the first 4 minutes, he's showing us a little back to the basket, turn away, fade away jumper, then using 1 dribble off the pick and roll, he hits it. Using 2 dribbles off the pick and roll, he hits it. And then another variety, set a screen, step out, and 1 more jumper off the dribble for Kobe Bryant. All 4 shots, all 4 baskets.
Now is 1 of 4. Bryant again.
Step out.
Hey, if you're going to forget about somebody in transition for Houston, please don't let it be Kobe Bryant.
First ever number 1 pick to come from an international basketball league. Bryant going glass.
Gonna diversify, gonna show you glass.
In the starting lineup. Nice pass, but by the will block the differential on the follow. Bryant is fouled by...
And Kobe and Shaq was a definition of a 1-2 punch, because outside of that, everybody else was mediocre. Robert Horry performed when need be, Fisher need be. Clutch players, but they were not great skilled. Definition of a 1-2 punch.
Yes! Kobe Bryant from downtown. And lost 10. Remember, he missed the first 12 games of the season recovering from the toe surgery. Kobe gets the roll. Bryant. Fox is open for 3. Mobley with 8 points. Let's go to Craig with Cuttino.
Layup. Well, Cuttino, first of all, Kobe starts out 5 for 5. Then you guys must have done something differently because he's 3 for 10. What'd you do?
Hey, y'all listen to how the media skews up Cuttino Mobleys' words live on camera. Listen to this. I caught this. I peeped this shit. I didn't peep it back then. I peeped it when I watched this video. Peep how they skew Cuttino Mobleys' words. He did not say what they finna say he said.
Mobley with 8 points. Let's go to Craig with Cuttino.
Layup. Well, Cuttino, first of all, Kobe starts out 5 for 5. Then you guys must have done something differently because he's 3 for 10. What'd you do defensively?
No, we just, we forgot our assignment in the beginning. When he catches the ball, we're supposed to run at him hard, because Shaq's not here, so Kobe's going to take on more of the pressure. When Shaq's here, Kobe kind of, he's kind of more lackadaisical, and it's all good because that's how we are with Yao Ming, because you have a presence down low.
I'm sure Kobe Bryant will be...
Now, he asked him, what'd you do differently? Started off 5 for 5, ended up 3 for 10. Or started off 5 for 5, and then was 3 for 10 after that. What'd you guys do differently? We had to get on our assignment. Kobe starts off aggressive when he doesn't have Shaq. He started off aggressive. When he does have Shaq, he more lackadaisical. So he more chill when he got Shaq. That's obvious. That's logic. And he said, which is right, because we do the same shit with Yao. When we got Yao, we more chill, lackadaisical. So Kobe gonna be more aggressive, logically, which he was. Cuttino Mobleys saying, we gotta know he gonna be more aggressive and step up on them picks. Watch how they twist his words. We catch everything in Dame's world. Watch.
When Shaq's here, Kobe kind of, he's kind of more lackadaisical, and it's all good because that's how we are with Yao Ming, because you have a presence down low.
I'm sure Kobe Bryant will be delighted to hear that it was lackadaisical. Unless Shaq is on the floor with him.
I'm sure Kobe will be delighted that he's lackadaisical unless Shaq is on the floor with him. That's not what he said. He said when Shaq is on the floor with him, he's lackadaisical. Not he's lackadaisical unless they trying to say Kobe can't play without Shaq. They trying to stir up Kobe Shaq controversy. A lot of that shit came from the media more so than what it actually was. They pushed each other to be better. They both alpha males. They both got different personality. Facts. But they wasn't hating each other. They just had to accomplish a goal while coexisting as different beings. But look how the media twist up them words. I'm going to bring it back in Dame's world. I'm sorry. Listen, man. Media distortion.
In the beginning, when he catches the ball, we're supposed to run at him hard, because Shaq's not here, so Kobe's going to take on more of the pressure. When Shaq's here, Kobe kind of, he's kind of more lackadaisical, and it's all good because that's how we are with Yao Ming, because you have a presence down low.
I'm sure Kobe Bryant will be delighted to hear that it was lackadaisical. Unless Shaq is on the floor with him. Halftime. Rockets 42. Lakers 41.
That's some bullshit right there.
Fox, Horry, and Walker up front. Bryant and Fisher in the backcourt. Here's Kobe. Yes.
But back to the buckets, nonetheless. The reason why I chose this game was bucket after bucket after bucket. Then you got the infamous Yao dunk. But prior to that, you just got a shooting clinic. Kobe showed you from a variety of ways. He got into a mode where he just shooting jumpers, knocking down everything, or he just in a post executing on you, or he just relentlessly attacking you to the rack. This is just hitting jumpers in your face, Kobe. Stale-faced.
Westchester, yeah. Bryant off the fake.
Now they're coming out 52 points with only 2 left in the third. A much greater level of intensity.
There you go. Fake.
Kobe is determined. Once he turns the corner, you see Posey.
All left-hand dribble, by the way.
There's no help to be found.
This is how you get to getting a dunk on. You have to have a repertoire to keep Kobe dunk on so many people because he has so many moves to evade that first defender. Second one coming late. Yam on your shit. Kobe's the best. Him and Jordan, best at yakking on niggas because they know how to get by niggas and then still yak.
Bryant for three. What strength to get off the shot like that.
Leg hurt, he ailing. Crunch time. Bucket.
Kobe from downtown, and he is limping back down court. Just under 2.5 remaining in the fourth. Kobe Bryant with a gallant effort, hanging in despite the left right.
Clutch buckets.
Stumbles back to the other end. He is in severe pain. Out of 5. Bryant. Out of 3. You have to double him.
Chance to game. Deep 2. Should have got a closer bucket, in my opinion. Settled. Missed. OT.
On the injury list when they were short, he's adjusted his shot.
I want to mind you, something that Kobe don't get credit for as often is his energy and his stamina. So much work put in the gym to where in OT double overtime, he's still at an 80% energy clip. Still going, still running. That perseverance is high because of that. And why? That's why he clutch and lead comebacks. Nigga. Buggy.
Kobe draws contact on the way down, concentrates and finishes. That's a great shot by Bryant, but that is no foul on Yao. He was straight up. Kobe Bryant initiated.
I ain't speak on the brass fire. You feel me? I ain't speak on that. I don't want to get fined. You feel me? I can't speak on the brass.
Kobe 6 for 6. Rockets up by 2. 5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
Easy. Down 2. Got Cuttino Mobleys. You a littler body, you have no shot at guarding Kobe. He's just gonna shoot right over you. Cuttino Mobleys about 6'4", 6'5". That's an easy bucket, right where I want to be. And Kobe's so clutch because he got a lot of go-to buckets, sweet spots. 1-2 moves, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves.
This extra period, and then tips that one in. Bryant draws the foul.
Another nice move.
At the line. He's headed in that direction. That is point number 46. What a move by Kobe Bryant. The Lakers up by 3. The Rockets want to talk it over. Kobe Bryant with 48 points. You mentioned Kobe seems to be feeling better, or his leg looks better. Well, by that move, it certainly does look like Kobe's getting the second win in this second overtime period.
You just see close out Kobe. Game getting out of hand. 6-point game. Isolation, fall, stumble. Fish come through. That's why I said, Fisher and Ori, I can't call them weak. They just wasn't great. But they came through when need be. But this is a two-man show. Look at the jab step. Look at the jab step. Y'all need to learn something. The art of getting buckets, I could get it with less dribbles. I don't need 12 dribbles, 13 dribbles. This new era, that's why that shit gets shut down in the playoffs. You got to know how to score off 3 or less. Boy, you already out the picture. Easy bucket. Kobe, one of the greatest triple threat players in history. Only bring up Jordan, dude. Don't bring up none of these other niggas. Word to mother. Look. Gone. Out the picture.
There as he buries it for his 50th point. 53 minutes for Kobe Bryant.
And in this 9 straight 40 streak, it's a lot of immaculate games. I already had the Knicks one. This one was crazy. It's more. Kobe has so much. Fanecdotes. I could go on forever. I'm probably going to stop at 81 just in honor. But I could go forever, endlessly. To me, most exciting player to ever touch a ball. But that completes my Fanecdotes. Well, as far as the visuals, I do want to leave with a quote from the Mamba mentality. He spoke in regards to this game, and I happen to be reading this. Well, let's see what he got to say.
Big win on a lot of different levels.
No, it was a big game for us. It was important that we came out and played hard. And, we had everybody play well tonight. Mark Maxson came in and just played terrific basketball for us and, helped turn things around.
From the fourth quarter on, at times it just seemed like you were dragging that right leg. How's the knee feeling? You said you're in a lot of pain right now.
It's hurting so bad right now. I couldn't get around screens, couldn't really cut, but it was a big game for us. So it's important on my jump shots just to elevate, to try to suck up the pain and, deal with it tomorrow.
Well, you got a game tomorrow against Utah. You think you'll be able to go?
Yeah, man, I'll just play through the pain, We'll just deal with tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. We'll do the treatment tonight, do treatment all day tomorrow, and try to get ready for Utah.
All right,
Y'all don't understand a part of that Mamba mentality right there. Play through the pain. He's not exaggerating. This is not hyperbolic when he's speaking about the pain he got. Played 2-3 years, the rest of his career with this shit attached. But mind over matter. A part of the Mamba mentality means conquering all tasks, even if they look inconquerable. Mind over matter. My shit hurt. I'm going to just play through the pain. But I'm going to leave y'all with this. One of the quotes from his book. He was talking about this game. Sometimes you have to put the team on your back. 6 straight 40-point streaks. He's on that put his team on his back mode. Shaq was out and we were going through a rough patch. We had lost 2 games in a row going into this one. So we had to get out of that funk. For us to do that, I knew I had to carry the load from a scoring and emotional perspective. This dunk, which happened in the third quarter, facts, was a statement. Each of my 52 points was important. The game went into double overtime, but this is the bucket that set the tone. It was me throwing down a gauntlet and telling my teammates we were going to win. We were going right to the ship, and we won. In fact, we won 9 of the next 10 games. You feel me? And that wraps up this Fanecdotes, one of my favorite Kobe Bryant games. Let me know your thoughts and your comments. If you could, remember, where were you when this happened, when Kobe banged on Yao and dropped 50? It's your boy Dame.